Hello students, the continued part of module number 4. So here we'll start with the last way of writing the program for the turning part. In the last two videos we come across writing the part program for drilling operation, writing the part program for milling operation. Okay, now the last bit of this CNC part programming is part program for the turning part. Okay, so before going to this, I want to tell here in the milling and in the drilling. So three axes you have taken. One is a x, one is a y, and depth is z. Remember, x in this direction, y in this direction, and z is a depth of cut for both drilling and milling. But here it is different for the turning operation. It is very important to understand. Okay, so for the turning operation, see here, this is the x value, upward direction is the x value, and this direction is the z value. Okay, got the point? This is the x value, the value towards the up motion is the x value, and in this horizontal motion is the z value. So there is no y value is present in the turning operation, and for this particular turning work part, so this is the reference point. Okay, this is the reference point, x0 z0. This is the reference point, x0 z0. Okay, so I have shown here z is in this direction, x is in this direction. If you want to give the x value is always in this direction. So 24, 44, 64, these are the x values. Okay, then z value means from this, here it is a z0. So up to here it is radius 40, means it is r minus 40. Then up to here it is 72. Up to this point it is 72, means here it is a 0. So you are moving towards this. So towards this means it is a negative value. Z minus 72, Z minus 102, Z minus 122, Z minus 142, Z minus 182. So for this particular point, the total length is 182. Got the point? So before starting the program, I have it is very necessary to tell about the coordinates which are using in the drilling and milling. In the drilling and milling, all x, y, z coordinates are going to be used. X is horizontal, y is vertical, and z is depth of cut. But in the turning operation, only two coordinates are going to be used. One is a x, one is a z. X is upward motion, that is a vertical, and z is horizontal, right? Z is horizontal. And for this particular work part, so here it is the x values and here it is the y values. And always you take, whenever you write the part program for any turning part, so the extreme end of the work part should be taken as a reference point, as a 0, 0. So this point, this particular point is x0, z0. If you are moving towards upwards, that is the x value, and if you are moving in this direction for these values 72, 30, 20, 22, so these are the z values. As these are in this direction, it is in the second quadrant, so therefore these are the minus values. Z is minus value. Hope you are understanding. Now this work part has got dimensions like a, see here, this is radius 40, so up to here it is a radius 40, and this distance is 72, this height is 24, and up to here it is 30, and from here to here it is a radius 20, then this height is 44, and this distance is 20, and this height is 64, and this distance is 40. It is the half portion of a workpiece. Try to analyze, right? This is the center line of a workpiece. Okay, if you taken from one side, so this is the cut portion of a workpiece. If you turn this, you will get the full portion in the software provided in the next semester. Okay, now how to write the part program for turning operation. Start with the block number 1, O001 program number. It may be O001, 002, 010, 021, only it indicates the number O001. Block number 1 is program number 1. Then block number 2, N90 absolute coordinate system, G54 work offset, G21 all the dimensions are in mm. So whatever we are taking the coordinates, all the coordinates are with respect to origin, that is x0, z0. All the values, if you take the coordinates for this point, you should refer to the origin. With the reference to the origin only, you have to mention the coordinates for this particular point, that is nothing but the G90. G54, the tool is somewhere else here, it should move towards the workpiece, near to the workpiece very fastly, that is positioning of the tool in the G54 work offset. G21, all the dimensions are in terms of mm, 72 mm, 40 mm, 64 mm, radius 40 mm. So whatever the values you are inputting for the particular program, these are all in terms of a millimeter, that is denoted by G21. Then for the turning operation, we are going to be a single point cutting tool, that is the tool number, only one tool is going to be used, therefore T01 M06. T01 is always followed by the tool change command known as a M06. Then block number 4, you have to mention the speed here, 1000 rpm. Then your spindle should be on, that is M03, that the workpiece spindle, your wherever you are going to be fit the workpiece in the chuck, that spindle is going to be on M03. M08 coolant should be on. Okay. Then next block, G00 X66 Z2. So try to analyze here. G00 means rapid traverse. The tool is somewhere else here with the work offset. Now your tool must be move very fastly where the specified coordinates X66 Z2. See, let us see here. So total height of workpiece is 64, means the workpiece is 64 up to here. I have mentioned here 66 means 2 mm above, 2 mm above, and Z2. So here it is the Z0, here is the Z minus value, and here it is Z plus value. So the tool should be come from the work offset value, it should rapidly come here to and stop here at the coordinates X66 Z2. How you are going to mention the X66? So here the maximum height of the workpiece is 64. So we have mentioned 66, 2 mm above this workpiece, and Z0 is here, and Z plus 2 means 2 mm this side. So your tool must be at this position. The coordinates of this position is X66 and Z2. Okay. Then G01 X0 Z0 F80. From this point, the tool should be moved slowly to the reference point, that is G01 X0 Z0 F80. X0 Z0 here this point, and as you are switching from G00 to G01, you have to mention the feed here. Okay. So now the tool is at your reference point. Your tool is rotating, coolant is on, and your tool is at a X0 Z0. Now actual cutting starts. So here initially the profile is circular one. Initially the profile is circular one. So if you move like this, it is a counterclockwise. Counterclockwise means G03. Okay. G03 X40 Z minus 40 R40 F80. Okay. See, to cut this circular interpolation, as the tool is moving counterclockwise direction, you have to mention G03, and X values, the radius is 40 means X value is also 40, and the radius is 40 means the Z value is also minus 40. Minus means it is in this direction. So X is 40, Y is minus 40, and radius R is 40. Because the radius itself is 40, it indicates that X value is also 40 and Z value in the negative direction. So Z is minus 40, X is 40, radius R is 40, and it is followed by the F80 as you are changing from G01 to G03. X40, Z minus 40, R40, F80. So your tool is moving like this, and it is cutting the profile of a particular circular motion. Then after coming this up to here, okay, because it is a up to here, because it is R40, X40, Z minus 40 means up to here, right? Then G01, so this is up to here it is a circular, right? Then G01 x 24, z minus 72. Okay, coordinates of this point. Coordinates of this point is x height is 24 and z is 72. Okay, g01 x 24 z minus 72 f80. After completion of this circular interpolation in the anti-clockwise direction, so the tool must be moved to the this point. The coordinates of this point is x value is 24, y value is minus 72 and followed by f80. Okay, again from this point to this point, the tool should be moved from this point to this point. Now this is the linear interpolation, right? Linear interpolation is nothing but the g01. So same, if it is g01, there is no necessary of writing the g01 here. Already I have mentioned the g01. If you only write the coordinates, the machine should easily understood that it belongs to g01. So from this point to this point, you have to move with the g01. The coordinates of this point is x is same 24 and y value is 72 plus 30 is 102. See here, x is 24, sorry, z value is minus 102. The coordinates of this point is x is 24 and z value is 72 plus 30 is the 102. Now from this point to this point, it is clockwise circular interpolation with the radius 20. From this point to this point, it is clockwise circular interpolation, and it is with the radius 20. So clockwise interpolation means g0, sorry, it is clockwise, it is g02. So I have written here g03, write it as a g02 because it is a counterclockwise and it is a clockwise. So g02, you make it as a g02, correction, make it as a g02. Circular interpolation clockwise from this point to this point, it is a clockwise circular interpolation with the radius 20. So g02, the coordinates of this point are x is 44 and y is 102 plus 20 minus 122. So x 44 and z is minus 122 with the radius r20. You have to mention the feed here. So g02, circular interpolation in the clockwise direction with the coordinates of next bit is x is 44, z is minus 122 with the r20 and feed rate 80. This is up to here your tool has been come. Now from this point to this point, it is linear interpolation g01. The coordinates of this point are x is 44, y is minus 144. Up to here it is minus 144. X is 44 and y value is minus 122. Sorry, minus 142. Up to here it is minus 122 minus 20 minus 142 f80. Now your tool has been come from this point to this point. Now again your tool must be moved from this point to this point. It is also a linear interpolation g01. The coordinates of this point are x is 64, y is minus 142. X is 64 and z value is minus 142. X is 64 and this point z is minus 142. And next your tool must be moved from this point to this point. That is also linear interpolation g01. So no need of writing g01 every time if all belongs to g01. So the coordinates of this point are, last point are, x is 64 and y is 142 plus 40 minus 182. So here x is 64 and z is minus 182. Now your profile has been cut and your tool is at this position. All the profile has been turned on the work part. After completion of this, G28 Z0 home position, the tool must be reference point. The tool must be moved to the reference point with the G28 MZ0. Then the spindle should be off, the coolant should be off, and the program should be end. This is the way to write the turning program. The only difference between the milling, drilling and turning is that in the milling and drilling, the three axes are going to be used. That is x, y and z. Okay, x is horizontal, y is vertical, z is depth of cut. But in the turning operation, only two axes are going to be used. X coordinate, Z coordinate. X is vertical, Z is horizontal. And for turning operation, the end of the workpiece from where you are going to be start the turning operation, that should be taken as a origin, x0, z0, and the values towards the workpiece are negative values, and this is the upward values are positive values. And this in this particular program, initially the counterclockwise circular rotation is used, G03, then linear G01, then clockwise circular G02, linear, linear, linear. Okay, and initially G90 stands for absolute coordinate system, G54 work offset, G21 all the dimension in terms of a mm, T01, M06 first tool has been taken, yes, speed has been mentioned, M03 spindle rotating in a clockwise direction, then coolant is on, G00 X66 Z2 your tool must move to the near to the work surface, that is G00 X60 Z2, then G01 X0 Z0 F80 your tool must move to the origin. So from here the cutting should be started. The first operation is a counterclockwise circular operation, so that's why it is you are going to use G03. The values are X40, Z40, R40. So from this point it is X40, Z40 and R40. Again it is a up to here it is a circular, and up to here it is a linear one, because the tool should be moved to the linear move position, that is G01. The coordinates of this point are, it is 24 and 72. So 24 minus 72, then 24 minus, so all the Z values are minus here, and all these values are X values are positive. Okay, I hope you come across this module number 4, computer numerical control, where I have explained what do you mean by NC, what do you mean by CNC, what are the components CNC, what is the absolute coordinate system, what is incremental coordinate system, what are the G codes, what are the M codes, and how to write the part program for the drilling operation, milling operation, and the tape this turning operation. Okay, so do well and be prepared for the final examination. This is the end of module number 4, and very soon we will come up with the next module number 5, that is additive manufacturing and industry 4.0. Okay, thank you.